Ladies, let's start seated today. So come into a comfortable position. If your hips are really tight, really nice idea, as I always say, is to take a block underneath the sit bones and keep your hips a little higher than your knees. So your legs can be crossed, you can be in lotus position, you can be in hero's pose, whatever's comfortable for you. But stack the spine, rest the arms either on the mat or on the thighs, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a moment to close the eyes. Take a moment to connect with the breath, connect with the body, quiet everything down as we prep for class. We're going to start with a little bit of breath work today. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, growing a little taller through the spine. And then as we exhale, let everything settle towards the mat. Big breath in for a count of 4. And exhale. A couple more, just like that. Big breath in. Exhale. Last time, big breath in. Exhale. Let everything just settle a little deeper into the mat. Take that little tour around the body, checking in with the muscles and joints, head space, how you feeling today. Take a big breath in on the exhale, drop that chin heavy to the chest. Just get a nice stretch to the back of the neck. Go ahead and drag that chin towards that right shoulder. Feel a nice stretch through the left side of the neck. Let's hold here. Come on back through center and let's drag that chin towards that left shoulder. And then now back to center and go ahead and take that head straight up. Take that chin, drive it towards the heavens. And now take the tongue and tap the roof of the mouth 10 times. And now while the chin is still up here, take it to the right. Little face yoga here. And then again, tap the tongue on the top of the mouth. And now come around through center to the left. Last time, 10 taps. And now relax that, come on back to center. And now let that right ear get heavy towards that right shoulder. So a lot of options here. Hand to head, left fingers to the mat. And we're just melting the ear and the shoulder a little closer together. And release that. Let's switch it out. Left ear, left shoulder. Hands to mat, push that mat away. And now back to center. Go ahead and take that left hand onto that right knee. Take that right hand behind you. Inhale, grow tall. And then on the exhale, find that twist. So we're using that hand as leverage. Take a peek behind that right shoulder. We hold. And back to center. Right hand floats to that left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a peek. And back to center. We're going to make a little circle. Imagine a pencil on the top of the head and draw some circles on the ceiling. You decide how big they have to be or how small. What you want to avoid is lifting the cheeks from the mat. To keep those sit bones well grounded. You can play with, again, how large or how small those circles get. Let's do one more in this direction. And take a little pause, switch it up. Last one in this direction. Inhale, arms overhead, big breath in. Interlace your fingers at the top. Inhale, send those knuckles towards the heavens. Exhale, lean to the right again. Keep that left cheek grounded. You should feel a nice release through the intercostal muscles, the rib cage. Come on up to center. Inhale, get tall again. Exhale, send it left. And now come on back to center. Float those knuckles in front of the chest. Now puff those elbows away from each other. So imagine a great big beach ball in between the arms. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, squeeze the air out of the beach ball and start to round the shoulders forward. So we're getting a nice stretch to the top of the shoulders. And release that, take the hands in behind, interlace your fingers. So we're gonna start with the knuckles resting on the mat. We're gonna float those arms up, if you can, in line with the shoulders, but try not to lean forward. We tend to do that, so keep the spine nice and tall, and just allow those arms to float up wherever they make sense. And now send those knuckles further away, so we're opening up through the pecs. So just reversing the stretch that we just did. And release that. Ladies, grab your strap. We're gonna do some shoulder flossing. So you're gonna grab your strap and you're gonna decide how wide you want it to be. So start with it nice and expansive as far as space between the hands. We're gonna inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, send them behind you. If they can touch the mat, great. If they can't, no worries. And just back and forth. Now if that's really easy, you can shorten the distance between the hands, pardon me. What you want to avoid is one shoulder leading the other. So you want them in line. So we're just lubricating the shoulder joints here. Let's do one more. And then just go ahead and take that strap off to the side. We'll use it again. Take the right fingers onto the mat. Take that left hand straight up. Big reach to the stars. Again, keep the left sit bone grounded. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, send it to the left. Gazes forward to start. Walk the right fingers away. Maybe the forearm comes towards the mat, but don't compromise that cheek lifting. So gazes forward. And now on the next inhale, send that gaze up. So feel that beautiful stretch from the hip all the way to the tips of the fingers. And come on up. Left finger's gonna float to the mat, that right hand's gonna go straight up. Once again, inhale, get nice and tall. Keep the right sit bone grounded. Exhale, take it to the left. So again, gazes forward. Always noticing any differences from one side to the other. And now take that heart up. Open it a bit more. Always letting the body guide you, it will keep you safe. And release, come on up. From here, we're gonna come right into nice stretch for the inner thighs, coming into frog pose. So take those knees as far apart as it makes sense for you. The hips are forward before we get into this stretch. You can take blocks underneath those hands if you like. Squeeze those knees into the mat. Ankles are in line with the knees. Now send those hips back. Pressing in with the knees, setting the hips back further will give you a deeper stretch. And release that, come on up. And now once again, send it back. And then release that, come on forward. We're gonna walk those knees back in line with the hips. We're gonna take those big toes together. Now, if you want, you can send those knees a little bit further apart. You can bring those knees, legs together and come into shell pose. We're coming into child's pose. Float those hips back. Soften the heart towards the mat and extend through the spine. Coming in to thread the needle, inhale that right arm high. And then on the exhale, thread it underneath the left. So we can take fingers to mat. We can send that left arm up or wrap it around and tuck it in that hip crease. Nice twist here. And release that, come on back to center. Soften. Inhale, left arm high, big reach. Exhale, throw your move that right arm. Once again, you decide what has to happen on the right side of the body to help with that stretch that you're looking for this morning. And release, come on back to center. Extend, take a breath here. And now start to pull the heart away from the mat. We're going to take those knees underneath the hips. Find your neutral tabletop position. Coming into some cat-cows. Big breath in. Exhale. So just rolling through your cat-cows. Let's do one more. And now come on back to center. Go ahead and send that right leg straight back, extended table, toes to the shin, legs parallel, left arm forward, hold here. Now, if you have lighter weights and you want to use it in that hand, you're welcome to. I don't have my light weights nearby, so I'm not going to. And now we're going to take toes and fingers to the mat for a tap for 10. Come on back to parallel. 9. You should feel your glutes engaged, your shoulder girdle working. 3, 2, and 1. Hand down, bend that knee. Take that foot to the heavens for 10, 9. You should feel it all in your glute. 1. Extend that leg, point the toe. Take that right leg over the left. Top of the foot's on the mat, send that foot back. You should feel a nice stretch through the left side here. Hold. Now release that, come on back, neutral table. Let's do 1 cat-cow between the sides, big breath in. Really find the length of the front of the body, and then on the exhale, arch that back. Tuck that tail and head. And back to center. Take a big breath in on the exhale, send that left leg back, heels, toes to the shin, heels extended away, right arm forward. Hold here. And then once again, we're going to take toes and fingers to the mat for 10, parallel. 9. Sending that heel away should help engage the glutes even more. 9. Last one. Leave that leg there, hand to the mat, bend the knee, heels to the heaven for 10. Three, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, point the toe, float that leg over the right foot. Send that leg back. Soften the body over that thigh. Feel that stretch in that right cheek, hold here. Come on back to center. Neutral table. Take a cat-cow. Big breath in. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. Exhale. We're setting up for bear, ladies. I'm going to time us today. You're going to curl those toes under. Arms are stacked. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders. When you're ready, cover those knees up. Come on up. We hold. So those knees are just about a centimeter over the mat. We're only doing this for a minute. Take the navel towards the spine. Bottom rib is curling in towards that hip bone. We got this. That's halfway. We got 30 seconds to go. You should feel your quads kicking in right about now. You need to come down and come back up. Nothing wrong with that. You can hold on, hold on. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. This time, take the knees together, uncurl the toes, send the hips back, find your shell pose. Drape the torso over the legs, forehead to the mat, arms alongside the body, palms up. Take a moment. Last breath here. Go ahead and pull the heart away from the thighs. We're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to take those toes to the mat and send those hips back. Find your downward dog walk. So pedaling feet. Now take all 10 toes, press them on the mat. Drop the heels as close to the mat as you can. Find that calf stretch to start. And now send those heels as far away as you can. And come on back down for 10. Calf raises. Two, last one. And now inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, open up to the hip. So again, don't pop that left hip out. You're gonna hold here just for a few breaths. Now extend that leg straight out. Hanging plank. Inhale, knee to nose, float forward. And back. Right knee, left elbow. And back. Right knee, right elbow. And back. Inhale, knee to nose. We're going to tick-tock, ladies. So left elbow, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Keep going for 3, 5, 8, 9, 10. Hold here. Push the mat away. Put that right foot in between the hands. Come on up and find a high crescent lunge. So adjust the feet if you need to. Keep that knee nice and stacked above the ankles. Send the arms up, heart up, and gaze up. Press those left toes into the mat so we find that space to the front of that left hip flexor. Take the hands to heart center. Inhale, tall, exhale, take the feet to the right, find your twist. Options here, you can take hand to mat, hand to block, or you can keep hands at prayer. Or you can spread your wings, yogi's choice, you decide. We're gonna add on momentarily. Take that left knee down for a tap for 10. Come on up, nice and slow. 9. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, high crescent lunge. Take the hands on either side of that foot, send that right foot back. Downward dog, float forward, find your plank. Pause for a breath or two, hold. Elbows are nice and tight. If you can't chaturanga safely, knees always come down first, belly to mat. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, baby cobra to start. We'll float the hands up, hold here. Go ahead and release the hands, release the forehead to the mat. We'll do it again. Tops of the feet are on the mat. We're gonna come up a little higher this time. Big breath in on the exhale. Take your cobra a little higher. Hold here. See how that back's feeling this morning. Take a peek to the right, big stretch. Come on through center, take a peek to the left, big stretch. Come on back to center, let everything go. Now you have an option here to take cobra to your peak, or you can come into up dog, your choice. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, come on up and find your stretch that serves you just right today. Last breath here, exhale, send it back, find your downward dog, walk it out. So you know where we're going this time, no surprises. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, open up that hip again. Don't let that right hip pop out, energy going straight back. Last breath here, extend that left leg. Inhale, knee to nose, float forward, send it back. Left knee, right elbow. Make sure you fully extend, we're in no rush. Left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Inhale, knee to nose, stay here. We're gonna tick-tock, right, left, right, left. Nine, 10. Take that knee forward, step that foot in between the hands, come on up, high press lunge. So again, press those toes back. Send those hips parallel. Inhale, arms up, heart up, gaze up, soften the shoulders. You can always take this to a low crescent lunge if you prefer. If you got a case of the wiggles, take a wider stance with your feet. Gaze forward, hands to heart center. Inhale, grow tall, exhale, find a twist. So again, any option, any version. Then we're gonna add in here. Take that knee down for a tap for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, take the gaze forward. Hands on either side of the foot. Send that left foot back, downward dog, walking up. Now this time from here, we're gonna walk the feet and the hands to meet halfway in the middle of the mat. Finding your first forward fold, ladies. Hands can be on the mat, on blocks, opposite elbow, whatever makes sense, on the shins. But have a block handy, we're gonna need it. Last breath here, come on up, nice tall spine. Inhale, arms overhead, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna take that block onto the mat. So we're gonna place it above the left foot. Soft on that right knee. Take that left foot onto the block. Come on up. So we're on our right toes. You can squeeze into the midline for some balance and support. We're gonna float those toes up off the mat so that left sole of the foot is parallel. We're gonna take that leg away, but don't bend the hip here. Try and stay nice and tall on the left side. Take that leg away for 10, 9. It's a bit of balance work. 8, 7. If it's too much, you can come off the block or you can hold on to a chair. 6, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take that right knee towards the chest for 10. Slow and controlled. 9. Just feel that left hip working as well. 4, That everything is wiggling to keep you straight. 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on down. Those feet a little wiggle. We're gonna slide that block over to the right side. When you're ready, take that right foot onto that left block. Come on up, toes to the mat to start. Grab your balance. The block is a little harder sometimes, that's easy. If your block's really soft, it's a little more difficult. But that's okay, because that means more muscles are firing. So when you're ready, toes off the mat, keep the right side quiet, send that left leg away. For 10. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take that knee towards the chest for 10, 9, 8, 7. One side's gonna be more forgiving than the other. 5, 3, 2, last one. Come on down. That block can stay in between the feet if you like. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. This time we're gonna reach for our block. Last breath here in our fold. Then we're gonna start to soften as we stack the spine. We're gonna take that block up with us. You know where we're going. Take that block in between the thighs. So again, if you had a Pilates ball, you can use a Pilates ball here as well. Same thing, different tools. Squeeze that block a lot. Hands could be out for balance, heart center, or straight up, yogi's choice. When you're ready, sit back in that chair, find your stack, your squat, pardon me. Hold here, squeeze that block like you're gonna break it. We're gonna incorporate the calves, take the heels up for 10, 9, a little bit more balance, 8, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold here. Squeeze, squeeze, lower, lower, hold for 5, 4, 3, try and keep your gaze forward. If you look down, your body's gonna follow you, ladies. Squeeze, drop the heels, come all the way up. So you wanna try and keep the spine as tall as you can. We have a tendency to lean forward, that's natural. But if you start looking down, your whole body's gonna collapse towards the floor. You don't wanna do that. You wanna try and stay as tall as you can. So again, we're gonna come back into some squat work. So squeeze that block a lot. Hands at heart center, straight up, out, anywhere you like. When you're ready, we go back for 10, slow and controlled. 4, 3. We're gonna stay low on the last one, ladies. Come on down, this is 1, hold here. Squeeze that block, squeeze, 9, 8. Working the inner thighs, 3, 2, 1, hold here. 10 little pulses, up and down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, hold here. Down a centimeter, up a centimeter. Small movement, 9, super slow. 8, squeeze the block. That's 4, squeeze, 3, 2, last one, we hold for 5, 4, hold on, 3, 2, 1, root through the heels, come all the way up. Take that block, make an L with your index finger and thumb. Inhale, arms overhead. Set the shoulders down the back. You can be soft in the knees if you like. Inhale, grow tall, exhale, lean to the right. Just a little break for the legs. Inhale, tall. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, tall. One more to the right. Center. Left. And center. Go ahead and take that block onto the thighs and slide it down. Now while we're here, we're going to take that right foot, you can see it, over the left. Glue the baby toes together. The heels are going to separate, knees are going to be soft. Take a fold. So the block is there if you want to lean into the block. Of course, you can come onto the mat and you decide. Send those hips a little further back. Should feel a juicy stretch into that left calf. Hold here. Come on up, nice tall stack spine. We're going to unravel those legs. We're going to take that left leg over right. Baby toes stay glued. Heels can be soft and separate. Knees are soft. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. So again, send those hips back, root through those heels. Find your stretch. You should feel a nice stretch now on that right calf. Come on up, nice tall stack spine. Unravel those legs, turn the frame back. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, take a bow. Hands to the mat, inhale to go flat back. Extend through the spine. Now soften the knees, walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, find your downward dog and paddle. Let the knees let the heels get heavy. Knees are soft. So once again, you're gonna want your block towards the front of your mat. We're gonna call on it. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step on through. Spin that back heel, warrior two. So again, pull the mat apart like you're gonna rip it apart. Send the arms out, gazes forward. Knee is always stacked above the ankle, and it's always leaning towards the outside of that right foot. From here, little circles. Take a little pause, send them the other way. So again, you can have light weights here. Again, take a pause, put the right hand, float it onto that right thigh, left arm high, send it forward, extended side angle, hold here. Now that block is there because we're gonna come into triangle and half moon momentarily, as well as warrior three. Last breath here, come on back, find warrior two. Go ahead and extend through that right leg. Arms are parallel, we're gonna lean forward, we're gonna take that hand either onto a block or onto the mat, stack the arms, find your triangle. Gaze can be forward, you can look up at that thumb, your choice. Now we're gonna float that left hand onto the hip. Soften through that right knee, we're gonna pick up that block, we're gonna take that block in front of the right foot, off to the right, getting ready for our half moon. Float that leg up. We're opening the hips to the left edge of the mat. We're sitting that arm up, hold here. And now taking your gaze towards the mat, you can use the block as support, but if you're ready, that left leg is parallel. And we're gonna find our warrior three. So there's more balancing work for you. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, nice tall stack spine. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. So if you're on carpet, it's more difficult, ladies. Take that block so it's on the left side this time. We're gonna soften the knees, hands to the mat, step or hop back, find your plank. Hold. Slowly with control, chaturanga down. Uncurl the toes, inhale. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, send it back, downward dog, walk it out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step on through, find your warrior two on this side. I'm gonna flip so that I can see you guys better. So again, Send those arms out, cores engaged, nice and tall. Let's make some circles. Be mindful of that left knee, never let it collapse to midline. Take a pause. Other way. Put a lot of stress on that inner cruciate, that inner ligament. Take a little pause here. Left palm to the heaven, float that arm down. Right arm high, extend. Side angle, hold here. Release that, find your warrior two. Big stretch, imagine a tug of war between those hands. Ripping that mat apart, start to straighten that leg. Little float forward, we're gonna find triangle. Stack the shoulders, spread the fingers. So even if we can hit the mat from here, you wanna avoid collapsing through the midline. So if you can do that without collapsing to the midline, you're welcome to take your hand to the mat. But if you can't, don't close that gap. Don't close that little angle there. You know where we're going. That's the last breath here. Take that right hand to the hip. Soften that left knee. Take that block in front of the left foot off to the left, and when you're ready, send that leg up. Open the hips to the right edge of the mat. Stack the shoulders, half movement here. Now, once again, we're going to come into warrior three. So we're squaring off the hips. That block can be used. Send that left leg parallel. And if you'd like, hands can come to heart center. We hold. And release, forward fold, let everything go. We're going to walk the hands forward just enough so that we can take the knees to the mat. We're going to come on to our sit bones, ladies. Have your blocks handy. We'll need both of them here. So we're in the middle of our mat. We're on our sit bones. And we're going to take our blocks in line with the knees and the hips. Feet are going to come onto the blocks. And we're going to take those vertebrae onto the mat. So you might need to adjust. Maybe bring those hips a little closer to the block because you want those ankles above, just below the knees. We're going to come on up. So take the arms alongside of the body. We're nice and imprinted through the spine. Imprint, tailbone's going to lift up from the hips. Should feel a nice big stretch here. So with the blocks, just give us a bit more room to stretch. Important because we are weight bearing on our neck. The gaze is always straight to the heavens. Don't take the gaze to the side. We're going to add into this. When you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, lower those hips down. Slow for 10. Come on up. Press through the blocks as we raise the hips. So really feel that opening through the hips when you get to the top of your bridge. Last one, hold here. Now, again, a little bit more balancing work. So the course would be working even more here. Left leg's gonna stay there, right leg's gonna stay up. We're gonna bring the right leg down for 10. Come on up. Doesn't have to touch the mat. 9. You wanna bring it parallel though, if you can. So you see that block adds just a little bit more work for you. 3. Nice opening through that left hip, more of a stretch. 2. The last one. Go ahead, lower all the way down. Much easier to take that right foot onto the block when that spine is nice and flat. So again, you might need to adjust. Feet are underneath the knees, arms alongside the body, we imprint. Flatten out that spine. Up go the hips. Once again, we're coming down for 10. And up. 3, 2, last one, stay here, you know where we're going, so keep that right foot grounded, send that left leg up, keep those hips high, come on down for 10, 9, 4, 3, last one, come on all the way down. Ladies, we're gonna take those blocks out of the way, keep one. So send one off to the side, take one block in between the knees. Once again, we're gonna squeeze that block like we're gonna break it. Arms alongside the body, imprint, just hold the imprint to start. Core is engaged, lower abdominals are kicking in, hold here. Press that spine like you wanna press it right through the floor for 10, hold here. That bottom rib and hip are getting even closer, 9, squeeze, 8. You don't have to be moving to do a lot of core work here. 3, squeeze it even more, 2. And release, let the natural curve come back to the spine. We're gonna squeeze that block, arms alongside of the body. When you're ready, we imprint up for the hips. For 10, come on down. 9, again, full extension through the hip flexors on the way up. So we're getting lots of stretching, but we're also building strength and length at the same time. Last one, stay here. Squeeze and release that block one more time for 10, squeeze, 9, 8. Should feel the glutes kicking in, 3, 2, hold that squeeze all the way down. Go ahead and take that block away, send the knees to the chest, give yourself a little rock and roll before we continue. Come on back to center, take those hands to the knees, make some circles. So we're getting into those hips. Now it doesn't matter which direction you're going, we're gonna take a little pause, we're gonna send it the other way. Come on back to center, take those knees to the chest, let them get nice and heavy, just point and flex the toes. Yeah, a little movement for the calves and the ankles. Last one, go ahead and take those feet back down on the mat. So again, in line with the knees and the hips, we're setting up for bridge. We're gonna add into it. Yet again, arms alongside of the body. Imprint, up go the hips. Walk the feet forward. Fold, walk the feet back. Walk the feet forward, keep those hips up, walk them back. So extend and back, and extend and back. Keep going. Last one on this side. Send it back, hips high. Now we're gonna lead with the opposite leg. So if you're leading right, you're gonna lead left this time. Left and back. Don't let those hips get too saggy. Last one, hips high. Now walk those feet together. Let those knees get heavy towards the mat. Hold here. So we're getting the hip stretcher here, we're getting that inner thigh stretch. Keep those hips nice and high. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders underneath the back a little bit more. We're going to bring those knees together and open for 10, 9. Should feel a nice stretch. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Squeeze together. Come on down. Knees to the chest. Take them on opposite side of the torso, feet to the heavens, find your happy baby. Take it to a roll. Get playful, maybe extend through one leg. See how that feels. I don't know about you, but I can feel my hamstrings working today. Last time. Back to center. Bring those legs together. Send those legs straight up. Now, once again, if you want to use a weight, you can. If you don't want to use a weight, you don't have to. You can take a block if you like as well. We're going to take those arms straight up. So again, they're either empty-handed with a weight or with a block. We're well imprinted through the spine. Relax the shoulders. Bring those weights close, or those fingertips closer to the toes. Curling in, squeezing up for 10, 9, 3, 2, last one, hold here, lower that right leg down, and hover for 10, slow. Should feel the lower abdominals and the obliques on the right side working. If your head gets sore, you can go ahead and lower it down onto the mat. 3, 2, last one, hold here, take those fingertips toward the toes for 10. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Now lower that left leg for 10. Remember, think bottom rib and hip are curling closer together. 2, last one. Go ahead and release neck, head, and shoulders. Take the feet together onto the mat. We're going to float those knees off to the right. Shine that left hip to the heavens. So again, with or without a weight, ladies. Take those hands above the chest. Keeping those legs nice and quiet. We're going to curl in for 10, 9. So really concentrating on the obliques. 3, 2, 1. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come on back to center. Float those knees off to the left. So shine that right hip to the heavens. Again, with or without a weight. Imprint through that left hip. Come on up for 10. Curling in. 9. 3, 2. Last one. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back to center. Go ahead and get rid of that weight. Bring the knees back to center. We're going to float those shins parallel. So the legs are together. Arms can be alongside the body. You can cross them over your chest. Just try not to use them because we don't want to cheat. We want the work coming from the lower abdominals. We're going to send those knees towards the shoulders. Curling in for 10. Lift those hips as high as you can. 9. Slow and controlled. 3, 2, last one. Ladies, go ahead and take those feet down onto the mat. Walk the legs straight out. Take the arms alongside of the body. Imprint. Pull up the neck, head and shoulders, and then each of the vertebrae. One at a time. Finding your staff pose. Inhale nice and tall. So again, your strap is handy. If you want to use it on the arches of the feet, please go right ahead. Grow tall into the spine on the exhale. Take a bow over those legs. Find that stretch and just linger here. We're going to hold. Inhale, get nice and tall. So we're going to release the stretch momentarily. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. And release, come on up, nice tall stack spine. So again, if you're using your strap, you're gonna take the strap on your left arch of your foot, we're gonna take that right ankle, find our number 4 on the right side. So getting to the hips just a little bit more before we slow everything right down. Let that right knee get heavy towards the mat. Inhale, tall through the spine, and then on the exhale, take the bow. Find your stretch. If you're using your strap, you're not yanking on your strap, you're just using it as a little bit of leverage to soften. And release, coming up, nice tall stack spine. Go ahead and send that right leg out. If you're using the strap, send it to the right foot. Leave it there for a moment. Go ahead and get tall. Exhale, find the bow. And now once again, if you're using a strap, you're gonna take the strap in your right hand, you're gonna take that left ankle onto that right thigh. Let that knee get nice and heavy, find some opening through that left hip. Inhale, get tall, exhale, take the bow. You'll notice right away, one hip is gonna be a little tighter than the other, that's normal. Go ahead and release that, nice tall spine. Big breath in. Exhale one more time, take a bow. And release. Go ahead and extend that left leg. Once again, if you're strapping, go ahead and strap both feet. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, final bow with the legs. Let everything go. Come on up, nice tall stack spine. We're gonna come into converse pose. So take the soles of the feet together. You're gonna glue the outsides of the feet together. You decide how close those heels come to the body. We wanna let those knees get heavy. Support the backs of the spine is nice and tall. Press the outsides of the feet together. Find that nice inner thigh stretch, hold here. You want more of a stretch, press the outsides of the feet heavier into each other. Let those knees get heavier as they melt towards the mat. Last breath here. Go ahead and release that. Take the feet as wide as the mat. We're just gonna windmill the legs back and forth. Take them to the right, left, right, left. One more time each side. And then walk the feet back in line with the hips, extend them. We're gonna roll back nice and slow. So again, cores engage, relax the shoulders, take the spine to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And then when you arrive, yogi's choice, take the knees towards the chest, either a roll with knees together or you can take them apart for happy baby, your choice. But take it to a nice little roll, find that massage. Play with the knees with regards to how close or how far away they are from the torso and take that massage up and down the spine. Now, if you are in happy baby, you're going to float those knees together. We're going to take those toes onto the mat. Extend those arms straight out, either a T or a stop sign. Float the knees off to the right. Final twist. Take that left ear to the mat. Gaze is back to center. Knees are back to center. Take a big breath in. Fill the lungs, the belly. Exhale, let everything melt towards the mat. Now take the knees to the left. When they arrive, take that right ear to the mat and hold here. Now while you're here, think about how you might like to spend Shavasana, what props you'll need. When you're ready, gaze is back to center, knees are back to center. And now find your way to whatever version of Shavasana will serve you best today. So call in the props, don't be afraid to do that. Let that back body get nice and heavy. Let those shoulder blades get nice and heavy. We're going to do a little bit of breath work to close off class. So again, same sort of thing that we did last time. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, but we're going to exhale for a count of 6 this time. And I want you to use that exhalation to allow the body to melt just a little deeper and a little further into your mat. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Feel the fullness in the belly. Feel the fullness in the lungs. We're slowly going to exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And you can continue with this breath if you like, or you can let the natural rhythm of the breath return. And make sure there's no tension in the brow or the jaw. Let those shoulder blades get heavy. Let everything in the back body melt just a little deeper into your mat and settle in. these we are slowly, gently, kindly going to start to bring some awareness back to the body. Take your time to be awakened. Introducing any movement that feels good, that feels right for you. And then in your own way, without haste, in your own time, we'll eventually find our way to a comfortable seated position. A nice tall stacked spine. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Always a bow to the heart and gratitude that we're well enough to make it to our mats and that we chose to be here and always for each other's company. Have a great weekend. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides, and you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me. We are one.